Welcome to Kim's World Travel. Discover Rome, the Eternal City. Just like a time capsule, Rome packs in centuries of history, art, and culture. This bustling metropolis is where the ancient world meets the modern one. With Rome as our canvas, let's paint a picture of this timeless city. Its magnificent architecture, authentic cuisine, and vibrant culture calls for exploration. Now, imagine standing in the heart of the city, the Colosseum. Its immense size and grandeur stand as a testament to the might of the Roman Empire. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheatre, is an iconic symbol of ancient Rome and one of the most well-preserved ancient amphitheatres in the world. Its construction began under the Emperor Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty in AD 72 and was completed in AD 80 under his successor and heir, Titus. The Colosseum is an elliptical amphitheatre, measuring 189 meters in length, 156 meters in width, and standing 50 meters tall. It could hold an estimated 50,000 to 80,000 spectators, providing seating for various social classes. The seating arrangement reflected the hierarchical structure of Roman society, with the upper classes closer to the arena. The Colosseum was primarily used for gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, mock sea battles, and executions. These events were staged as a form of entertainment for the Roman people. Today, the Colosseum stands as a testament to ancient Roman engineering and architecture, attracting millions of visitors from around the world who marvel at its grandeur and historical significance. Take a step back in time as you walk through the Roman Forum, walking the same paths as the great emperors of Rome. The Roman Forum, located in the heart of ancient Rome, served as the social, political, and economic center of the city for centuries. As Rome evolved from a monarchy to a republic, the Roman Forum developed into a bustling marketplace and the political hub of the city. During the imperial period, the Roman Forum underwent significant expansions and renovations under emperors such as Augustus, Julius Caesar, and Domitian. As the Roman Empire faced political and economic challenges, the Roman Forum experienced a decline. The shifting of the administrative and residential centers to other areas contributed to its diminished importance. The decline accelerated during the Middle Ages when the Forum was used as a quarry for building materials, and structures were repurposed for other uses. The Roman Forum stands as a remarkable testament to the enduring legacy of Roman civilization. Its ruins provide a glimpse into the architectural and cultural achievements of ancient Rome, allowing modern visitors to connect with the rich history of this once vibrant and bustling center of civic life. Next, let us wander to the Pantheon. This architectural masterpiece has been standing for nearly 2,000 years. The original Pantheon was commissioned by Marcus Agrippa, a close associate of Emperor Augustus, and constructed between 27 and 25 BCE. This original building was a rectangular temple dedicated to all the gods of ancient Rome. The Pantheon was dedicated to the planetary gods of ancient Rome. The word Pantheon itself means all the gods in Greek. The building served various religious functions over the centuries, but it is most famous for being a temple dedicated to the gods. Today, the Pantheon stands as a symbol of Rome's rich history and architectural prowess. It attracts millions of visitors annually who marvel at its grandeur, history, and the engineering ingenuity of ancient Rome. Then, stroll down to Piazza Navona, a grand Baroque square brimming with vibrant life, artists, and musicians. Piazza Navona is one of the most famous and beautiful squares in Rome, Italy. Its history dates back to ancient Roman times, and the square has undergone various transformations over the centuries. The history of Piazza Navona begins with the Stadium of Domitian, built by Emperor Domitian in the 1st century CE. The stadium was primarily used for athletic contests and could accommodate thousands of spectators. One of the most iconic features of Piazza Navona is the Fountain of the Four Rivers, Fontana dei Quattro Fiumi, designed by John Lorenzo Bernini in the mid-17th century. The fountain represents four major rivers, Nile, Ganges, Danube, and Rio de la Plata, and is topped by an Egyptian obelisk. During the 19th century, Piazza Navona evolved into a public square and gathering place for locals and tourists. It continued to be a hub of activity, with outdoor cafes, artists, and performers adding to its lively atmosphere. Today, Piazza Navona remains one of Rome's most popular and picturesque squares. Its Baroque architecture, fountains, and open space attract visitors from around the world. Rome is not just about the past. Visit the Maxi, a striking modern art museum designed by the renowned Zaha Hadid. Maxi has received international acclaim for its architectural design and its role in promoting contemporary arts. Maxi has become an integral part of Rome's cultural landscape, offering a contrast to the city's historic architecture. It represents a commitment to embracing the future while honoring the rich artistic and architectural heritage of Italy. Let's not forget about the food. Rome is a gastronomic delight. Taste the city's iconic pasta dishes at a local trattoria. Try the quintessential Roman street food, suppli, a mouth-watering deep-fried rice ball filled with mozzarella. For dessert, discover the joy of gelato at an authentic gelateria. Rome boasts some of the best ice creams you'll ever taste. Feeling thirsty? Sip on some local wines at a cozy enoteca. Italian wines are famous worldwide. Or enjoy a classic Italian coffee break. Espresso in Rome is an experience you don't want to miss. Shopping is a must-do in Rome. From high-end boutiques to local markets, Rome offers a shopping experience like no other. Don't miss the Borghese Gallery, home to a rich collection of art and sculptures that will leave art lovers in awe. The history of the Borghese Gallery is closely tied to the construction of Villa Borghese. In the early 17th century, Cardinal Scipione Borghese, a nephew of Pope Paul V, acquired the vineyard adjacent to the Villa Pinciana and began transforming it into a grand villa and garden. The Borghese Gallery houses a remarkable collection of sculptures and paintings. Notable masterpieces include Bernini's sculptures such as Apollo and Daphne and David, as well as Caravaggio's paintings like Boy with a Basket of Fruit and David with the Head of Goliath. Today, the Borghese Gallery is a popular cultural attraction in Rome, attracting visitors from around the world. The gallery is known for its intimate atmosphere, allowing visitors to closely observe and appreciate the masterpieces on display. Step into the Sistine Chapel and marvel at Michelangelo's breathtaking ceiling frescoes. It's an experience that will leave you speechless. The construction of the Sistine Chapel was commissioned by Pope Sixtus IV, for whom the chapel is named, in 1473. The chapel was intended as a place of worship for the Vatican and a venue for important papal ceremonies. One of the most significant events in the history of the Sistine Chapel occurred when Pope Julius II commissioned Michelangelo Buonarroti to paint the ceiling in 1508. Michelangelo, primarily a sculptor, initially resisted the task but eventually created one of the greatest masterpieces in the history of art. The ceiling frescoes depict scenes from the Book of Genesis, including the famous depiction of the creation of Adam. The Sistine Chapel is not only an important religious space but also a cultural treasure. Its ceiling is regarded as one of the greatest achievements in Western art, and the chapel serves as the site of the papal conclave, where a new pope is elected. Today, The Sistine Chapel attracts millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at its artistic and architectural splendor. Visitors to the Vatican museums have the opportunity to enter the chapel and witness Michelangelo's breathtaking masterpieces. Visit the Vatican museums to explore an extensive collection of art, archaeological findings, and ethnoanthropological exhibits. Head to the Spanish Steps for a perfect photo opportunity. This famous stairway is one of the most iconic spots in Rome. The Spanish Steps were built in the 18th century to connect the Trinità dei Monti church at the top with the Piazza di Spagna at the bottom. The construction took place between 1723 and 1725 and was commissioned by the French diplomat Étienne Geoffroy. The Spanish Steps were intended to link the Trinità dei Monti church, a French church, with the Spanish square, Piazza di Spagna, below. The project aimed to establish a harmonious connection between the two cultural and religious entities. Today, the Spanish Steps continue to be a beloved symbol of Rome and a popular destination for visitors who appreciate the elegance and charm of this iconic staircase in the heart of the city. Take a coin and make a wish at the Trevi Fountain, the most famous fountain in the world. The origins of the Trevi Fountain can be traced back to ancient Roman times when a water source known as the Aqua Virgo was used to supply water to ancient Rome. The Aqua Virgo aqueduct was commissioned by Agrippa, a close associate of Emperor Augustus, around 19 BCE. The Trevi Fountain is a masterpiece of Baroque design, featuring a grandiose facade adorned with statues and sculptures. The central figure is Neptune, the god of the sea, riding a chariot pulled by seahorses, hippocamps, and accompanied by tritons. One of the most famous traditions associated with the Trevi Fountain is the act of tossing a coin over the left shoulder into the fountain. According to popular belief, this ensures a return to Rome. The tradition has become widely known and is practiced by millions of visitors each year. Today, the Trevi Fountain stands as a cultural symbol of Rome and is one of the city's most popular tourist attractions. It attracts millions of visitors who come to admire its beauty, make a wish, and participate in the coin-tossing tradition. Explore the Trastevere neighborhood, with its narrow cobblestone streets, lively piazzas, and charming cafes. Experience the peacefulness of the Villa Borghese Gardens, an English-style park perfect for a relaxing stroll. Cardinal Borghese commissioned the construction of the Villa Borghese, a magnificent villa at the center of the estate, to house his extensive art collection. The Borghese Gallery, showcasing masterpieces by artists such as Bernini, Caravaggio, and Raphael, is still a highlight of the gardens. Villa Borghese Gardens became a hub for cultural events and recreational activities. The gardens host outdoor concerts, art exhibitions, and performances, making it a vibrant cultural space in the heart of Rome. Today, Villa Borghese Gardens continue to be a popular destination for both locals and tourists. Visitors can enjoy leisurely walks, rent bicycles, visit museums, and relax in the green spaces, offering a serene retreat from the bustling city. Visit the Capitoline Museums, where antiquities from the Roman Empire are on display. Rome is also a city of music. Enjoy an evening opera at the historic Teatro dell'Opera di Roma. Teatro Costanzi was designed by the architect Achille Sfondrini, and it replaced the Teatro Apollo, which had been destroyed by fire in 1864. The new opera house was built in the characteristic style of the late 19th century Italian theatres. Teatro dell'Opera di Roma is known for its architectural grandeur. The facade features classical elements, and the interior is adorned with decorative details, elegant boxes, and a richly decorated ceiling. The opera house has been a prominent venue for a wide range of operatic productions, ballets, and concerts. It has hosted performances by renowned artists and has been a cultural hub for both locals and visitors to Rome. In recent years, Teatro dell'Opera di Roma has continued to produce a diverse range of opera, ballet, and musical performances. It has collaborated with international directors, conductors, and performers to present modern and innovative productions. Experience the mesmerizing sunset from the Pincian Hill, a popular spot among locals and tourists alike. Visit the Palatine Hill, the most central of Rome's 7 hills, rich with ancient ruins. According to Roman mythology, Palatine Hill is the location where Romulus, the legendary founder of Rome, established the city in the 8th or 9th century BCE. The story goes that Romulus and his twin brother Remus were found and raised by a she-wolf on the Palatine. Over time, Palatine Hill became a prestigious residential area, and during the Roman Republic, wealthy Romans built luxurious houses on the hill. However, it was during the imperial period that the Palatine became renowned for its imperial palaces. Today, Palatine Hill is an extensive archaeological site that offers visitors a glimpse into ancient Roman history. The ruins include the foundations of imperial palaces, gardens, and structures, providing a tangible connection to the city's past. Palatine Hill stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient Rome. Its historical significance, from the legendary foundation of Rome to the height of imperial power, makes it a captivating site for archaeologists, historians, and visitors exploring the rich history of the Eternal City. Explore the catacombs of Rome for a chilling and enlightening glimpse into the city's past. Visit the breathtaking St. Peter's Basilica, the largest church in the world. The origins of St. Peter's Basilica can be traced back to the 4th century when the first church, known as Old St. Peter's Basilica, was constructed on the orders of Emperor Constantine the Great. This early basilica was built over the traditional burial site of St. Peter, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus. St. Peter's Basilica is not only a masterpiece of architecture but also houses numerous tombs of popes, saints, and notable figures. The basilica is adorned with magnificent artworks, including Michelangelo's Pietà and Bernini's baldachin over the main altar. St. Peter's Basilica holds immense religious and symbolic significance for Catholics worldwide. It is considered one of the holiest sites in Christianity, and pilgrims from around the globe visit the basilica for religious ceremonies and to witness its architectural splendor. Explore the Castel Sant'Angelo, a towering cylindrical building initially commissioned by the Roman Emperor Hadrian. Hadrian's ashes, as well as those of his successor Antoninus Pius and their respective wives, were initially placed in the mausoleum. The structure continued to serve as a burial place for other emperors and their families. Castel Sant'Angelo became closely associated with the papacy during the medieval period. Popes converted the mausoleum into a castle and residence, using the fortified structure as a refuge during times of political unrest and as a prison for certain individuals. The iconic statue of the angel on the top of Castel Sant'Angelo was added in 1753 by sculptor Peter Anton von Verschaffelt. The statue represents the Archangel Michael, sheathing his sword, symbolizing the end of the plague that struck Rome in 590 AD. Discover the magic of the Campo de' Fiori, a bustling market during the day and a vibrant nightlife spot in the evening. During the medieval period, Campo de' Fiori became a marketplace, a function it still serves today. The square was surrounded by houses and became a center for commerce and trade. The name Campo de' Fiori reflects its role as a meadow as well as its use as a market. Today, Campo de' Fiori remains a vibrant and popular destination for both locals and tourists. The square is known for its lively atmosphere, diverse culinary offerings, and its central role in the social life of the city. Take a trip to the Baths of Caracalla, one of the most important baths of Rome from the Roman times. The Baths of Caracalla were commissioned by the Roman Emperor Septimius Severus and completed by his son, Emperor Caracalla. Construction began in 211 AD and was largely finished by 216 AD. The baths were inaugurated by Caracalla and named after him. The baths utilized advanced hydraulic engineering to supply water from the nearby Aqua Marcia aqueduct. The complex featured an extensive network of underground tunnels and conduits to ensure a constant flow of water for the baths, pools, and fountains. The Baths of Caracalla stand as a testament to the grand architectural achievements of ancient Rome. Their ruins offer a glimpse into the advanced engineering, cultural practices, and social dynamics of the Roman Empire during the 3rd century AD. Last but not least, book a cooking class to learn how to make classic Italian dishes. It's the best souvenir you can take home. Whether it's your first time or a returning visit, Rome has endless treasures to uncover. Every corner of Rome tells a story, from its ancient ruins to its bustling piazzas. Join us in Rome, and let us help you create unforgettable memories. This was our journey through the Eternal City, a place where every corner has an amazing story to tell. We hope this ignites your wanderlust and makes you want to discover Rome, this vibrant and enchanting city. Thank you for joining us on this virtual tour around Rome, the city that has been charming people for centuries. Remember, travel is not just about the destination but the journey, the experiences, the flavors, and the stories. If you liked our content, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you on our next journey with Kim's World Travel.